has time traveled to me, one of you, if you had time traveled to me and met me 1 year ago and told that, Sai, next year we would be having so much fun in bed, might be I wouldn't had believed in that, because the place that I had came from and the efforts that we faced for finding one opportunity over there, it's very tough when compared to what are the things that the entire coaches or tech providing us. This is a very golden opportunity, and most of my friends, a few of you question me all the time, like, why you work so hard 24/7. It's just like we don't know, we don't realize how much valuable the opportunity is and how much valuable every second that is given to us in tech. So I just made some terrible mistakes in my past and in planning about my career, and sometimes I felt lost, and at that time I had got a visa to Italy, and at that time I had realized a very harsh life story. I'll just tell it in a form of an analogy. So I have a friend, let us go back to a very small story. I have a friend who is not with us. I mean, he's alive but not here with us. So let us say that he went on a solo trip for a mountain hike, and he went alone, solo trip, yeah. And on midway, he has lost his signals connection with GPS and all. He lost his track. After 1 hour or 1.5 hour scrambling here and there, he finally saw a guy relaxing under a tree, and he told like, I lost my signal, how to go back? He's like smiling at him and relaxing that if you are very sure where you are heading to, you would have lost this view. And he's like, view? Where is the view? I couldn't see that. And he pointed his finger like that, and that was a terrible view when he was standing at the top of the hill. And at that time he forgot all the confusion that he had few minutes ago, like he lost the flow and he lost the directions like that, and he was overwhelmed with the beauty of the scenery. And at that time that man again came to him and said, if you are very particular and very obvious of what should happen in your life, how can the life surprise you? And when he told that story to me, it opened my third eye, I could say, and it made me realize a very harsh lesson. Sometimes we go very particular with our plan, that this plan should get implemented. If I am very particular with my plan, then life can't surprise me. Sometimes it's okay to be open-minded, sometimes it's okay to open new opportunities, and that's how I came to Italy, by thinking, okay, let me risk 2 years of my life and see whatever fuck happens, let it happen, like that. And came here and then see every opportunity is golden, and every person that I met here is a sweetheart. So if you think that that not planning sometimes and going with the flow of life is good, and I'm following that, and in that journey I'm having very stubborn with the three principles of my life. I'll conclude by saying that, might be if it helps anyone, please remember that. The first principle when you are going by blindly trusting your destiny is that this is my quote that I have written. I'm a writer. I don't know if you guys know that. And the quote goes like, there is no meaning of today if it is not better than yesterday, and there is no meaning of yesterday if it can't inspire today. We always, I mean, not we, me, of course, in past, I always used to think that am I better than the person who is sitting next to me? But after a certain maturity hitting my brain and making me knock on my knees, I realized that the comparison should never be with the person sitting next to me, but the person who is yesterday when I looked at the mirror to me at the moment. So we sh- we need not focus on what happens tomorrow, but if we can just focus whatever happening today, if it is better than yesterday or not. And today decides tomorrow. So whatever we do today should be able to inspire tomorrow. So I again conclude that there is no meaning of yesterday. Sorry, there is no meaning of today if it is not better than yesterday, and there is no meaning of yesterday if it can't inspire today. So let's just focus on our actions and be at most genuine with our efforts so that it inspires someone, if not someone, at least us in the future. And second principle is like, if we look beautiful, we are adorable, but if we live beautiful, we are admirable. It is not the external beauties that I personally chase in my life. I just see that whatever I speak, whatever I do, whatever my actions, it should not hurt someone, and it should be supportive upbringing. If it is a team, if it is a community, or if it is a colleagues, anyone, whatever value I add is the only thing that I consider, not just how I appeal and how I'm visible in public space. And the last thing is, sometimes when we go with the flow, we get confused, we get lost where we started. So it is always important not to forget why we had started, and to not forget why we started, I follow this quote: we always has to have clarity in mind and purity in heart. If you know what you are doing, that's enough. No need to be an answerable to anyone, no need to explain, give an answer to anyone. And purity in heart, whoever you meet, whoever you never know how much you are inspiring to someone else. Might be Lucia welcoming everyone and asking, write a letter to yourself 6 months after, for your 6 months future self. Might be she don't know how it inspired someone else. Might be Alessandro cracking jokes and making everyone feel okay. Might be he don't know how he's inspiring someone. So in the same way, we never know how our actions decide whether we are motivating or demotivating. We never know. So having a clarity in mind and purity in heart, it is the only way that we make this world a better place. And to make this world a better place, everyone like you is very much needed. And thank you for giving me this opportunity.